southern part of Texas. Had the biggest guns, the Bismarck was the fastest ship.
I walked through a county courthouse square.
Good afternoon, Stars. Today is Monday, December 14th. Let's check today's headlines.
Indiana electors meet to certify the presidential election.
The choir department has posted a holiday concert for you to enjoy.
And a chance for some measurable snow. We'll tell you when.
Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Jaden Ross.
And I'm Joanna Johnson. It's time for the question of the day. The question is, what type of animal does a farrier work with?
Email Radio TV at WB.RTV and Outlook, or you can give us a call at extension 3134 if you think you know the answer.
Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. And I ain't got no kind of plan. I've had all.
In our top story, the presidential race will officially be decided today as the Electoral College votes take place in all 50 states. Indiana is one of the first states to vote and will grant President Trump its electoral votes. The final electoral count puts Joe Biden as our presidential-elect with 306 votes to President Trump's 232.
The Western Boone Choir Department has been working hard to bring you some Christmas cheer. The classes have recorded a virtual concert led by director Megan Ferris. You can find the link on various Western Boone social media platforms.
In sports, the JV boys basketball team was on the road this past weekend as they traveled to Lebanon. The team fell by a score of 38-16. The team struggled during the first half but bounced back for a stronger second half. Eli McClain, Jackson Grimes, and Casey Baird all had quality minutes. The JV girls also traveled to Lebanon as they lost as turnover plagued the young team. Brooke Smith knocked a three while Steph Dickerson took 2 charges. We'll be back with weather after this quick break.
Good afternoon, Stars. Taking a look at our current conditions. Currently outside, it's 31 degrees. It's mostly cloudy outside. You might see a little bit of sun, though, later this afternoon. The wind is coming out of the northwest at 12 miles per hour, and there is a 1% chance of rain. Let's go ahead and take a look at our current conditions, or extended forecast. Tomorrow is going to be mostly cloudy. We'll see a little bit of sun. It's going to be cold, though, a high of 32 and a low of 27. On Wednesday, that's when we're going to hopefully see a little bit of snow, high of 32 and a low of 26. And on Thursday, we're going to see those clouds come back in with a high of 35 and a low of 23. Back to the news desk for the answer to the question of the day. I messed that up. A break?
Such a long time for Saturday. Another day in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. Another day in the park. I think it was the 4th.
Thanks, Joanna. The question was, what type of animal does a farrier work with?
If you answered horses, you are correct.
The students who answered correctly are Corey Kopic, Mike Myers, Emma Hosfield.
The teachers who answered correctly are Mr. Dale, Mr. Riggins, Mrs. Gutierrez, Mr. Harrison. That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Joanna Johnson.
And I'm Jaden Ross. From all of us here at WBTV, have a great day.
You see, we got a little hole in that flag there when Washington took it across the Delaware. And it got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key said, watching it write and say, can you see? And it got a bad rip in New Orleans